If if you have ever played, if you have ever been in a team and you are probably not the star and your team was winning matches, but you are just a part of the pieces. It's like chess. You are not very important, but you play your part. Sometimes you usually know when you play well and when you don't play well. Now, if you are a striker and you are not scoring, but you have pushed people around, your team have won, like nobody, a lot of people, and you have not missed these open chances. A lot of people will not be able to tell whether you have played well or not. It will only be in your mind. Probably as a striker, you need to get the assist, and not just assist, you need to get the goals. Like your sole purpose in a team is to get the goals. Now, you can play all other, you can have all these other objectives, all these other goals, all these other different ways of helping the team. But if you don't get the goals, then you will feel you are not performing as you would have expected. Now, this is the thing with Delap, and especially comparing him to Nicholas Jackson. They have a lot of conversation going around because with the West Ham game, as much as we won 5, Delap did not score. He did not. Did he assist? I don't think so. And a lot of people are saying, this is why you need this player because he's running down defenders, he's pushing around, he's pushing people around, he's creating spaces for other people, he's boarding people, he's having a good holder play. And some people are claiming, mm, 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 mm. That's not why we bought him. We bought him to replace Jackson, who was doing the same thing. So if you are buying a person who's doing the same thing, why then are we all saying Jackson is a flop and Delap is the person who we bought, who is coming to save this team, when Delap is not doing more than what Jackson did? Now, the thing is, was how Delap played in West Ham shit. Now, I will say it. A lot of strikers have played in that role, doing the same thing. And playing as a striker is not necessarily a very easy thing. I know it has a lot of accolades when you score. It has a lot of, yeah, you are the man, and then when you don't score, you become the bottom of the barrel. You become the person that excuses are made. Like, we need this team. And that has happened with Jackson. Jackson last year scored 10 goals. And for the 2 years he has been here, he has scored, I think, 24 goals in Premier League only. And then some 14 the first year, 10 last year, and then a lot of assists, I think 10 or something. 10 or 15 in the last 2 years. Now, that for a person who has played 60 games, it's just an ordinary. It's not a world class striker ability or strike output, but is an ordinary, regular, not shit type of striker. Like, you are getting a goal or an assist every other game. Like, if we give you 2 games, we are sure we are getting an assist or a goal. Drogba did that. Drogba had, like, we need to give you 3 games to get a goal. That's statistics, kind of. So if you are basing all our views on statistics, those are the kinds. The Drogba, the Anelka, it's like we are giving you 3 games for you to get a goal. For Jackson, we have to give him 2 goals for them to get a goal or an assist. And Delap scored 12 goals. Now, this is the thing. If you're basing all your analysis on goals and assists, sometimes you'll come to realize that all strikers are not as prolific as we usually make them to be. If you want to make Drogba prolific, if you're basing all these things on assist and goals, we'll Also, realize that Drogba is not as prolific as we thought. And for Delap in that game, as much as he did his thing, as much as we won, he is lucky that first we won. That is the thing. That is the thing with football. If we win, everybody forgets about all the bad thing, all the bad misses, all the same thing I said about Estevao. If you had lost that game, all those people would be coming to Estevao, oh, you caused this goal. And it's the same thing with Delap. Because we won and we scored a lot of goals, a lot of people are not pointing fingers on him, saying that, you are given this responsibility. But that time will come. There's a time will come when we'll not be scoring a lot. And if you are the striker and you're just running around, it will not be excusable for you to say, I'm playing just my good hold up game. People will be saying, Jackson did that. Morata did that. A lot of people did that. For you to come and say that that's the only thing you're going to give, that's the only thing you're going to, it will not suffice. People will not be People will not be excusing you for doing that. People will not be on your side saying that. So, for this game, Delap is excused. I don't think he played. He played as much as he could. And I don't know what Chelsea fans want in a striker. I don't know if they want a striker who can score every day. If they want a striker who can score every day, then for Delap, I don't know if they got their man right. Probably they should have gone with the person who has proved over the years they can do that. Haaland had proved he could score wherever he was. Delap was his game. But then scoring every other game, they'll have to wait. And the difference between Delap and Nicholas is so small. Probably in other areas of the game, Nicholas Jackson is better. And that will be, that will be a luggage that Delap will have to carry. Because whether we sell the Jackson or not, even if we sell Jackson to a lower league team like Sunderland, a Burnley, and Ipswich in Championship, you will expect that he will still give nearly the same output as Delap. He will still play nearly similar as Delap, and he has a better, just is a better bowler than Delap. As much as Delap has a better shot, better, how to move, but Jackson just works hard and is a better footballer overall. And the output will not be having a huge difference. And that will be the worst thing for Delap because he needs to hope that the team keeps performing. If by any chance we stop scoring, if by any chance we have all these players and are not scoring and Delap has been given the responsibility of being a number 9, he will need to be accountable. People will have he will get the stack. Like how do I say it? It will be his sole responsibility to get the goals if the other people are not getting the goals. Nobody will be coming here saying, Gittens should be getting the goals. They were only talking about that after they were done with Jackson. When they were done with Jackson, that's when they started, oh, Neto should be scoring. Oh, Palma has not been scoring. Oh, this one has not been scoring. But then, it will be your sole responsibility for us, you as a striker, to keep scoring if the team is not scoring. If you don't do that, then you'll be the first next year people calling you out. Now, Delap, you are lucky that Pedro is there, that if you don't perform, they will still put Pedro there and hope that he does whatever he's doing. But then if Pedro goes to AM and you are there as a striker and you are not doing the things that you need to do, which is scoring, then all those people will not be able. They might try. They might try to tell you that, oh, he's doing some good hold up game. They might try to tell everybody to excuse you, but it will not be enough. So, whether you played well or not, when the time comes when you are needed to score and you don't score, it will not matter.